Hi, so good to see you again.
Hi,
Thanks
Nick.
for seeing me.
Well, I'm glad that you're able to make it today. I hope you have some good suggestions for us.
I do. First off, the point of the meeting today is I both wanted to talk to you about this weekend, and as well as our system for requesting off.
Okay.
First off, about a month ago, I had spoken to you about taking this Saturday off for our family reunion, but for whatever reason, I still got scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
So I took that into my own hands, and I worked out with my family, and I figured out two solutions that could work in the meantime. I talked with my family, and they said I can have the morning off from them, or I also spoke with Sherry, who's another person from the sporting goods department, who said she'd be able to cover me for on Saturday if it had your approval.
Okay. Well, I know you did ask off, and a lot of that, the fault of this lies with me. You're not the first one where this happened to. We've had situations before where other people have asked off and been scheduled. And that's why I said it's been kind of a hassle, so I'm asking that you come up with a good solution to the problem that we have.
And that's exactly what I did. Currently, we use UltiPro for managing all of our employees and their finances. And I looked into it a little bit, and UltiPro also allows a program perfectly for this. And what it does is it allows people to electronically request off, and then all of these requests are brought to you to be reviewed and then either accepted or declined. A major advantage of this is it creates, it's electronic first off, which makes everything a lot more simpler, not so much paperwork or a headache.
Mm-hmm.
And as well as it's cheaper because we don't have to pay more to use this service that UltiPro already provides to us.
Okay.
Now, these are the designs for how the web page would look. Now, I named it the Pizzazz Absent Reporting, or PAR for short. And what it does is you put your employee name, store, and what department in the store you work in, the dates you're requesting off, and the reason for this absence, and you report or you submit it to you.
Okay.
And then when you log into UltiPro as the administrator, you get to see this web page, which shows you the dates are highlighted, which were requested off for.
Okay.
And when you click on those dates to see who was requesting off, it tells you the employee, what dates they're requesting off, and additionally it tells you how many days they've been absent but unexcused, as well as how many times in the past they've requested off, just so you kind of keep that in mind, if it's kind of a problem employee or whatnot.
Well, and I wouldn't want, one of the things I've liked about people coming and talking to me about it is I don't get the same person asking off all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a fear of mine would be if they can just go onto their computer and ask off, I'm going to get a lot of people requesting to have off because they don't have to have that face-to-face with me.
Right. Now, an option you could make is you could request them to come and meet with you beforehand and make that a requirement somewhere electronically. Like you can kind of put accept with an asterisk that they have to come and see you.
Okay.
That's another option that they have available, and that way you kind of put that same, it solves that issue, but it also allows for a better tracking of requests.
Okay. So like what it says here, accept, decline, you're saying I could add maybe, see me, or
Exactly.
accept, but see me first or something along those lines.
Exactly.
Okay. And this system would have that capability?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very versatile and user-friendly as well.
Okay.
These 2 pages can easily be generated by an employee or myself if so be.
Okay. Well, one of the things is it's easy for me to just see the employees all the time and talk with them. And I don't use the system as much. It's our general manager who usually operates the software system.
Okay.
Will I be able to have access to this in an easy to follow manner?
There are 2 simple ways you could do that kind of solve the issue of logging in. One is there is the ability to open this up on your smartphone if
Okay.
you want to do that. Additionally, you can print out the page and see the requests, and that way you can kind of overview it on a physical content And
Okay.
then after you've made the decisions, you would ultimately have to log in and accept or decline so that it is recorded into their attendance.
Okay, okay. Do you think this would be that much better than the system that we're using now? Do you think the employees would find it more useful? I can understand where management might like it, but how about the employees?
I think simply from a simplicity standpoint and as well as a reliability standpoint, employees would find this to be much more easy because like I said, it can be used on your cell phone. It's all electronic, so everything's instant as well as recorded, so they don't have to worry about any mistakes on either part for asking off.
Okay.
And it's a lot easier as well to ask for a large distance in advance because you can go up to a year
Okay.
from the current date. So if you knew of a vacation or a family event, you
Something
could plan
scheduled
in the
that far in
future.
advance. you could do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that certainly beats the system we have now, I would say. How would you recommend that I share this with the other employees and inform them of our new process?
I think probably the easiest way to do it would be through our Lunch and Learn program, because right now people are able to eat their lunch in the cafeteria with a presenter and then put that event towards our employee bucks.
Okay.
So if we put it there, not only do they have the incentive to learn about how they can ask off, but it also gives them the incentive to earn money towards their employee bucks.
Okay, okay, so provide a little incentive to at least get on it and practice with it, get
Mhm.
familiar with it. perhaps.
Exactly.
Okay. What type of implementation, how long do you think it would take for us to implement this, this new system?
The wait time with UltiPro is less than 3 days. We make them aware that we'd like to initiate this part of their product. All they have to do is basically flip a switch, and then it's up to our HR department to input our employee names, and then it's all set to go.
Okay, okay. So theoretically, we're scheduled already for 2 weeks out. We could start 2 weeks from now and maybe start the new schedule on this.
Yes, certainly.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I think you've presented a very good solution to the problem, and I think UltiPro might be the way we should look at scheduling you guys for future work.
Awesome. Thanks so much, and feel free to give me a call or send me an email if you have any questions.
Sounds great. Thanks, Nick, for all your help.
No problem. See you later.